I will tell you, a lot of the things that I've been able to do here, I could not have anticipated when I came here, and I did have a vision of what needed doing. But I didn't know, for example, that Brookhaven National Lab would be recompeted, as they say, that the management of Brookhaven would be replaced by the Department of Energy, and that we would compete. And that has been a very important part of what has happened here. On the other hand, I knew when I came here that becoming one of the 62 institutions in AAU, which is the top 62 in North America, was enormously important and was a goal that Stony Brook had had for many years. And we did that. That happened in 2001. I knew that we had to do something about undergraduate education here because the accreditation team said we weren't going to get accreditation if it didn't improve. Undergraduates were then a sort of afterthought, really.
Yeah.
And so there were things that I knew that I wanted to get done. There was a sense of what we could make here. And then there were opportunities that came up that I could not have anticipated, such as Brookhaven. Well, I think I was able to achieve not only what I had envisioned, but, as I said, these other things that I could not have anticipated. I couldn't have anticipated the alliance happening. That's a unique thing in the country, where you have a national lab, a state university, and a private, very highly regarded lab coming together to work on projects in genetics and neuroscience and so forth. When I first came here, we did the first 5-year plan, so that faculty were very much involved, and staff and students too, in developing what is it we want to accomplish in the next 5 years. And we've now finished our third plan, but at that point we said these are the things. It was mostly fixing stuff up that needed fixing, and this is when we're going to do these and these and these on a 5-year basis. And then every year we publish a report card and say what gets done and what hasn't. Actually, everything got done, but that was a way to have the whole university involved, and this is where we need to go. But then you have these other things turn up. I did not anticipate, for example, that Long Island University would decide to sell Southampton campus. And of course, that's a wonderful opportunity. And it's going to be something very special in education. It'll really be a model for other places. There are lots of things like that the opportunity comes and you decide to grab it or not to grab it. And so those things I didn't know. But we started out with that 5-year plan. It was very much in line with what I saw this campus could become. Mm-hmm. One of the things that everybody will tell you is how ugly the campus was for years, and you know about the mud years, and it's not ugly anymore. And that is important. It is important that the spaces respect what the students do here, what the faculty do here. Say what you do is important, you really matter. And the mud years didn't really do that. There are things such as what has developed in Stoller, which of course has wonderful programming. The athletic department had just decided to go Division I. We were Division III when I got here. And so that whole development happened. One of the things I wanted the first year I came was a marching band. It took us about 12 years to get a marching band. But what a great addition. Everybody loves the marching band. So, there are a lot of things that I wanted to get done, and there are a lot of things that became opportunities. Yeah. And I think it's been it's been a wonderfully exciting time for me. It's hard. It's hard to leave the people. It's really hard to leave the. I don't mind leaving the politics. I don't mind, leaving the fact the budgets aren't big enough. But the people here are wonderful, and there are a lot of people I'm going to miss. And it's going to be really hard not to be around students, because I've been around students for, my whole career. They keep you young. I mean, I ended up as a university professor because when I left college, when I graduated, I thought, I don't ever want to leave college. And so I never did. I'm still here. But it's very good to be around young people. It keeps your head straight. Yeah. When I accepted this position, I was president of Queens College in the CUNY system, and I loved Queens College. I loved the diversity. It was just a very exciting thing for me. And actually, when I decided to do it, it was very hard on me because, again, of leaving people I loved in a place I loved. And I felt intellectually very challenged by Stony Brook, but I didn't feel it. I thought it was the university of my head, whereas Queens College had been the college of my heart. And, that has just changed dramatically. I'm totally invested in the university and the people I work with, the students I know. I think the students have changed enormously in that 15 years. Well, earlier students weren't. They were not, I think, happy here. They felt underappreciated. I think they were certainly not as bright as the students we have now. And the kind of energy and excitement that I get from students now was just sort of not there. And I think what happened in terms of changing the undergraduate program, which has changed a lot, not only with new majors such as journalism, but also with the emphasis on undergraduate research and the freshman seminars and the senior capstone experiences and so forth. The athletics program, there are lots more activities for people to be in. So I think that what has happened with students, has changed a lot. And I think that makes a big difference.